Convo, and we back talking sports. So I told y'all I was gonna be doing a lot more Kobe content and everything like that. I kind of wanted to talk about Kobe and the fact that people are trying to act like he never was in the GOAT debate, like he didn't win 5 championships in 10 years. Do you know how hard that is, bro? Jordan won 6 championships in 8 years, and he probably could have won 8 in 10 years. You know what I'm saying? If he would have never retired. But Kobe won 5 championships in the 2000s in 1 decade, bro. They were comparing him to Kobe. To MJ. Regardless of whatever people want to think, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what everybody want to think, want to use the Phil Jackson excuse, the Shaq excuse. The simple thing is, at the end of the day, he won 2 championships without Shaq. Yeah, he was compared to Jordan, and like I told y'all this when I first started my channel. And that was when I was like, we are in the middle of people trying to erase Kobe Bryant's legacy. And now we're at the end of people trying to disrespect Kobe's legacy.
Morning Rush.
Now,
try Tim.
This is from 2010. What up? Fuck July 4th. But what the? This is. But happy July 4th for you, though.
Mr. Snow. Number one, Kobe wanted no part of a couple of things: the winning the championship without Shaq and the Michael Jordan comparison. Let's start with MJ. And the beauty of sports is, these arguments and these discussions are going to be in sport for as long as there is sport. So the player may not enjoy it, but that's the enjoyment for a lot of people. So we take a look at the age of the first title.
Look at this. Let me show y'all something. This was when he had 4 titles. They were comparing him to Jordan when he had 4 titles, on the way to his 5th one. So the fact that y'all sit here and believe Gilbert Arenas that Kobe was getting compared to Scottie Pippen in these times when we was playing, when I grew up, when I vividly remember him being compared to Jordan. I ain't gonna say day one, but when he finally got the starting position and everything started to get on the floor, when he got the fro, that's when they really start comparing him to Jordan. But listen to the rest of
and
this.
Again, the numbers comparatively here.
Yeah, I think that, these are arguments that should be left to everyone else. All of us that think we're geniuses and we know it all. But yet and still, the one thing that, Kobe Bryant hears it. He's not going to talk about it and try to defend himself publicly. But the one thing he's going to do is going to continue to fuel him, is going to continue to spark his interest in basketball.
This Eric Snow, somebody who played against Kobe in the finals, talking about him.
Ball and his work ethic. That's the one thing that it will do. And that ultimately will show the champion is in his heart. And he showed that all season long.
Okay, just on that vein again, and you've been up close and personal to both of those guys as an opponent. Are there some parts of Kobe's game that you can definitively say, or a part of Kobe's game that you can definitively say he might be better at than Michael Jordan? Is he a better jump shooter?
I think he's a better jump shooter.
Okay.
I think he's...
Nigga, what are we talking about, bro? That is the truth, bro. Is Kobe a better complete player than Jordan? No, but he does some things better than Jordan, and I think he had a tougher. I think he had a tougher road to his 5 championships, and I believe he was in a tougher defensive era. That's why I have Kobe as my number one. You feel me? If it's about the like, Jordan's resume is just too much. Nobody's winning 10 straight scoring titles. But I also made a video showing that Kobe's competition at shooting guard was tougher than Jordan's, and that's fact. Kobe's competition at shooting guard and for the scoring title was tougher than what Jordan's was. That is the biggest reason. That's the only argument I have for Kobe over Jordan, is that he had it tough and he faced tougher competition and that he's more skilled. Exactly. Shout out Prince O'Skeezy. You know ball. Shout out to you. You a ball knower. You know what, bro? You might get a you know what, I'll make you a moderator for that, because you seem like you know ball. You seem like you know ball. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the new moderator. Prince O'Skeezy. Hopefully you come back to the channel. But yeah, like, bro, he had way tougher competition. I won't say way tougher, but he had tougher competition. Now listen to this though.
I think he's a better jump shooter, but I also think that Mike was a better finisher at the rim, more athletic. So, but you know, but the one thing that I think that they totally share that makes them so much better probably than the other guys is, number one, their work ethic. They were hands down the two hardest players during their eras in the NBA. And then number two, their mentality. Okay. Their mentality, their toughness, their mental toughness. That right there.
You don't hear nothing about LeBron. They weren't comparing LeBron to Jordan in 2010.
I think sets them apart from other people and brings them closer together in the comparison.
One other point to touch on quickly, and again, it's another one Kobe wants no part of, and that's the winning the championship without Shaquille O'Neal. And again, the problem with that for every fan that has that is because of the championships they won together, and because of the dysfunction that led to what happened in Detroit and those finals and everything, that has to be on the minds of basketball fans, of the importance of winning that without Shaquille.
Without Shaquille O'Neal. Now, that was when he had his 4th title. Let's see how they talking about him after his 5th title. Because y'all seem to must have forgot, like, boom.
I think the Lakers were resilient. I think they came in with the size, the length, and really the Suns chopped them down a little bit. But
Salute. Okay, I'm trying to find after the 5th championship.
Celtics series.
Happy 4th.
So, you know, it meant the world to me as well, but I couldn't focus on it. I had to focus on playing.
Get on the right. Chris Thomason, AOL fan, asked Kobe, when you were struggling, what did it mean to you? I think it was early in the 4th quarter when the fans kind of started chanting Kobe to help get you going, encourage you. What did that mean?
End all be all is, bro, Kobe was always in the GOAT debate, bro. Don't let people try to don't let people try to destroy him and let you make you think that Kobe was never being compared as the best player in the world and shit like that. Here goes another one.
When we talk about Kobe Bryant, I never thought I would say it playing against Michael Jordan for so long. But Kobe Bryant, at the end of the day, Dan, because you think I'm a punk, will go down as the greatest basketball player that has ever lived.
You heard that? That's in 2010.
Michael do better than Kobe. He's a lockdown defender. That's the only thing that he does superior to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's a better ball handler, a better shooter, and a better scorer. Game on the line. Kobe or Mike? Who do you want? It's a coin toss. It really doesn't matter. I'll take Kobe Bryant. All right.
Listen to how they was talking about Kobe, bro.
Points, 62 at the end of third
That's
quarter.
a great curiosity.
I'm trying to figure it out too, Shift Guy. It's either us or the Warriors.
Kobe Bryant will go down as the greatest basketball player that has ever 81 points.
He said that in 2010, Kobe would go down as the greatest basketball player because people thought he was gonna win another one, but the NBA they pulled their little shindig and then robbed Kobe of another potential championship. They didn't want him to get Chris Paul. They said it wasn't fair and all this. They didn't want him to get Chris Paul, and they fucked up Chris Paul's best shot at a championship. We gonna talk about that. Me and my brother Bones gonna talk about how the NBA sabotaged Kobe from being greater than Jordan. Like literally being greater than Jordan. They sabotaged his career a lot. And Kobe, even with all of that, still won 5 championships because of the greatness, bro. So no, I'm not gonna allow the Kobe disrespect to just fly by. I come on here every day and defend Kobe if I got to, because he's not here to defend himself no more. If he was, maybe I wouldn't be going so hard because Kobe would be able to defend himself. Yeah, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? A potential championship, we never know. They act like it was just a foregone conclusion. They was acting like he was had a super team. I'm just sorry. I'm not gonna let that shit fly. I'm not gonna let y'all revise history and act like Jordan and Kobe wasn't always compared to each other. I'm not finna let niggas like Gilbert Arenas do that. I'm not finna let people like ESPN do that. People like Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, none of them. It's just not finna happen. Chill Town, who don't be knowing what the hell he talking about sometimes. I'm just not finna let it happen though. So like I said, Kobe was always compared to Jordan, always in the GOAT debate. He had been in the GOAT debate since 2009. That's when they really started talking about it. After he won the championship without Shaq, they started comparing it, like for real. And then after he won the 5th one, they really start comparing it, like, okay, who better? Because people thought, all right, Kobe about to do another. He about to do a 3-peat. He about to do 2 3-peats like Jordan. Now, they messed up in 2011. That was on Kobe and them. Getting swept by Dirk and all them, but Dirk was on the mission that year. Dirk and the Mavericks, they was on the mission that year. But that was on them. They should have beat them and been able to, and I believe Kobe and Powell and them, I believe they would have beat the big 3. I truly believe that. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, hit that join button. We are 200 subscribers from 2,000, so please smash that like button, and please subscribe to my other channel because we are 20 away from 100 subs. So please subscribe to both of my channels. I really appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. And RIP Mamba, man. It's Kobe forever over here. I'm out. Peace.